There we go. Seem to have been having some audio issues. Welcome on in, welcome back for some more Elden Ring. I believe this is part 6 of our 100% playthrough, 100% guide, walkthrough, made easy for everybody. And welcome back. Last episode we had talked to Mr. Alexander himself, located Jarberg, his hometown. We talked to Irina, gave her third grape. And she said she'll see us again, and thank you very much. We had taken out a little knight here that dropped a prayer book for us. And then last episode we also took out Radon. Went down below, did some things down below as well. We still need to activate this lift right here. But other than that, we have delved into Dee's quest line a little bit. Learned of Rogier, what's going to happen to Rogier. Or Rogier, however you want to pronounce his name. And Gideon and Albus from the village of Albinorix also told, not the last episode, but the episode before that, also told us of a dungeon nearby here, nearby Lascar Ruins, which is located around, actually right here, if I remember correctly. Not right here. But, yeah. So, we're going to be doing some things today in Lernia, as well as a dungeon there. If we end up wanting to stick with the magic route, or if we want to just go back to it eventually, we can go there, get that done. I'm just going to take that marker away for now. And then, we can take this away. Last episode, we gave the Selvis's potion in Nepheli, instead of giving her the Stormhawk King. So we'll try and get his quest line to go forward a little bit more as well. Today, for this episode, we're going to be going up here to the northeast plateau area of Lernia. I believe it's still associated with Lernia. Anyway. Yes. But first things first. After Radon, there was a cutscene that showed a falling star. So we have the option to go down below as well. So we can get above here, which we're definitely going to want to do. So we'll be doing that first. Excuse me. Before we go into the Lernia there. And then we'll also be taking out the boss here. Just because there's a good little quest line that we must start. Okay. Now when you're going through this swamp, if you're on your horse, you will not take Scarlet Rot damage build up. Unless you're inside one of those geysers there. Ooh. No, that's not a good start, is it? like I said last episode, let's just pretend that didn't happen whenever, you know, things go amok. Never happened. That's usually why I don't lock on with this sword. Made the mistake of doing so. I couldn't see the other enemy. Just focus him. Don't worry about the ads. Just try not to get hit. Like so. There you go. You got your unalloyed gold needle. Very important item.
As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours. Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
Okay. So now you either quit out, come back in, or just go back to the grace point and then go back.
I have awaited your return. The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind. Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this. Do you find it peculiar? that I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her. A mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much. Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent. She's convalescing in the church atop the cliff just beyond Celia. Do so, and you shall receive a handsome recompense, of course. Now, all you need... She's convalescing. Do so.
Okay. So I find the easiest way to get... I mean, there's multiple ways to get up there. But the easiest way, if you do have Fort Faroth from before...
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man. You ask that I stab myself with the needle to quell the scarlet rot. But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so...
Go ahead and sit down. Voila.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is. I'm considering leaving. On a journey, with the needle buried in my flesh. I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering with the needle my destiny.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. I love her. She's amazing. Cool character. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, now that we have that done, probably be best to get this over with. To be quite honest. Yeah, let's grab that real quick. Got 2 different weapons to test out there. See how they do.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Are you one for to the south? A grand festival to the east, but dare you enter into the heart?
So yeah, she kind of tells you about what we just did, Radon and whatnot. Cool little NPCs. They never ever give you anything. Just a little bit of lore. A little bit of hint. So again, that was from Smoldering Wall. You can follow the road to it as well. You don't have to jump down like we did. And as soon as you get there, just head straight east, jump across that vine. Abandoned cave. Right here. Okay, so like every swamp, like I said earlier as well, try not to roll. As you roll, you coat yourself in whatever the stuff may be made of. So if you do have the dagger that we bought in the first, like the first or second episode, from the shop in the hub, recommend you grab that now. Flasks around as well. So this right here, this area, this is a good spot to gather these specific butterflies. Okay. Trying to get one at a time here. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't part of the plan. I'm trying to use this weapon's weapon art, but I'm not used to it at all. There we go. Oh, no way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say we might be dead from that, but... Better play it a little bit safe here for a moment. Nice, bird. I keep forgetting we do have this sword. We would have taken it out real quick, too. Anyway. The reason why we did this is to get this scarab right here. Increases your rune obtains from defeating enemies. So every time you kill like a boss or something like that, try to equip that really quick. And get a little bit extra as we go here. Take that off for now. Put our helmet back on. That was really bad on my part. Anyway, that is what it is. Still waking up, I guess. I keep making that excuse, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, down to Noctron we go. Noctron. I decided to use this weapon this playthrough, and I'm kind of new to this weapon. A lot of my friends and whatnot have been using it, but I don't. I veered away from it. I'm not a big curved sword player. I'm more of a katana player at that. If I'm going anything curved, really, if that makes sense. But we will be changing weapons. We're only using this up until a certain point, so. All is good. All is good. Another reason I haven't leveled it past 4 just yet. Now you can go down that way, or you can jump across and go up that way. If you are going to jump across, I recommend take a running start. Make sure you jump there. Ghost Flame Torch. It's actually pretty cool. Metal torch that burns with cold ghost flame. Tool of the fallen hawks who prowl the underground rivers. When the band's last embers were used up in their long search, they began to burn the bones of their fellows, acquiring the cold ghost flame, but sealing their fate as dwellers of the underground for all eternity. So it doesn't do anything special like this one does. This one pacifies wild beasts. But it does look cool. Ghost Glove Word 3, if you didn't grab the one from earlier. If the archer's too pissed you off by chance or anything like that, there's another one there. I know those archers can be annoying, so I don't blame you. That's for sure. Yeah, be careful, they're crazy little attacks. Okay, so there's 2 here. A 3 and a 4. These ones are much easier to get, but you also have to do more. You have to get Radon finished to actually get these ones, whereas the other ones you can, at least up to 3, you can go down the well. And just go collect them. Yes, there's annoying archers, but at least it's doable. So some more ashes. Smithing stone. This part can get a little bit crazy, so what I recommend doing is not rushing for those, whoops. I wouldn't rush for the flowers just yet. Get a good position here. These guys are a little bit crazy. There's a lot of them. You don't have to kill them. You can rush for these, but do it at your own your own accord if you want them. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do for this boss fight, take everything off. Armor-wise, don't worry about talismans much. And then weapon-wise, you can leave like a torch on, whatever. But take these two off. As soon as it spawns, go ahead and equip what you want back on. Treat it as like a little test if you wish. Two larval tears and a really good mask. If you're using like magic or incantations and whatnot, it's especially good. Mask fashioned from the corpse of a formless silver tear, supported by its hardened shed husk. Greatly increases arcane by 8. big amount. To the detriment of physical attack power. So your physical attack power goes down if you wear it, but you get 8 arcane. To imitate the imitator is a cunning play indeed. It's very useful for certain bleed builds or like incantations, etc., etc. Alright, welcome to Upper. Sifuria, or whatever it's called, I don't know. I just call it Upper Nokron. A lot easier to manage that way. Toxin of the Mogwin Dynasty, or Lord of Blood action that we did in like episode 2 or 3. Very interesting lore surrounding that boss, indeed. So you see that red wolf right there? That is the first of many of the I think, during our playthrough so far. No, I guess the tree sentinel at the very beginning. So the tree sentinel in this one right here, they're called world bosses, field bosses, and they're reskins. So you'll come across a lot of those throughout the game. Fortunately and unfortunately. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. But yeah, if you're not a fan of reskins, then I understand. The singing's a little bit off, I think. Whoa, she traveled pretty fast, eh? They've got maximum poise. Keep forgetting that. Anyway. So all we want to do is grab this. See ya. Go ahead and jump across, be careful. Alright, what we're here for mainly is this right here. There's a lot of butterflies you can pick up if you like. That's 2 ways to go. Right to go back. Or if you really want to. Go this way. If you take out that enemy, they'll drop you a nice little gift. Nice. Well, I guess it's behind them, but still, you might be able to lure them out. Hold on. I doubt it though. Like they stay by the chest. I usually kill them so fast. I usually come back for this later. Ancestral's infant's head. So it's the thing that they're holding. That's the attack that it does. Nothing too crazy, but definitely can be useful. Now you can just teleport back if you want, but this is how you get. If by some reason you have aggro, or if you don't have anything up here grace-wise, that's how you get back down. Celestial do, just in case you make some mistakes. So you heard that enemy pop, and then we just got runes there, just got some souls. If you get it to spawn and then run to get that dew, it tries to chase you, and then it'll fall off by itself. Oof, almost didn't make that. Sheesh. Missed both attacks there. Gotta be careful. Animations are super slow for for healing in this game, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm like over like, so I don't know, 600 hours. I don't know, whatever it is at this point, 600, 700 hours. I don't even know. Between PlayStation and Xbox, playing with friends, doing playthroughs, doing builds, whatever. And still trying to get used to the slow healing again, like Dark Souls 2. Alright, so this door here takes one key. This chest right here houses one of the legendary Ash summons, and one of the best in the game. A lot of people say if it definitely is the best, but it got nerfed. Even after the nerf, it's still pretty good. But long story short, this summon, I'll just read it first. Legendary Ashen Remains. Used to summon the spirit of a mimic tier. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP, and it takes 660 to summon it. The spirit takes the form of the summoner to fight alongside them, but its mimicry does not expend to imitate the summoner's will. Mimic tears are the result of an attempt by the Eternal City to forge a lord. So, it copies everything that you have on. Everything. So you can give it like shields and then like, you know, beef it up or whatever like that, and then there's a certain talisman that said, you know, you could take the aggro of enemies more, intimidate the enemies. You could put that on them and turn them into a legit tank, like heavy, super heavy armor or whatever, like crazy sword, crazy club or something, whatever you want. Bow, arrows, crossbow, bolts. You can give them incantations, whatever your incantations are, your sorceries, etc. It's pretty good. And it takes health to summon it instead of FP, so as long as you have 660, Well, a little bit more. Obviously, you don't want to one-shot you. Okay. Don't worry about the other enemies just now, in case they actually do kill us. Then, of course, I should have worried about them. But that's what we're here for. What the enemy dropped for us. And just run past this one. Get yourself the Finger Slayer Blade and the Great Ghost Glover. That's like the maximum upgrade for your, for like the special summons. And a very important quest item. So yeah, you want to take this portal as fast as you can, pretty much. Unless you want to fight anything here. Bring us back up top. See the angry giant down below. Sorry, mate. Go ahead and reset everything once more. Now from this point we have options. There's ways that we can go down through this way, which we will do eventually. Or we can make our way up here for now. I think for now we'll probably head up here. Maybe down there. Decisions, I say. Decisions. Okay. Let's see. How many stones do we got? Got a couple of 5s. Let's go see EG. And then we'll make our choice. EG. Hello, friend.
You've defeated General Radan, unlocking the stars. The general was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness. But not long ago, he was hailed as the mightiest demigod of them all. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Rani's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron.
We're way ahead of you, my friend. We're way ahead of you.
Oh, Blythe wanted me to tell you not to bother waiting for him and head straight to Nokron. Blythe has been given an important task. Apparently, a matter of great urgency. You need not await. Descend underground and make it so that late.
Okay, let's purchase. Should we grab everything here? As for fours, we don't need to buy them just now. I recommend you buy a couple ones. That should be good. Go ahead and strengthen this weapon. You can strengthen this if you want. If you have enough fives, if you want, etc., etc. I'm not going to do it just yet. Okay, we're good here. And I guess let's go back to the hub. Talk to Rodrika.
Greetings. Are you here for... I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings. What they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually. That I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner.
There we go. Good job, Rodrika.
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl has come a long way. As ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice. Or a daughter. But at times, that's precisely what she feels like to me. I've gone soft. And it isn't easy.
So yeah, you can upgrade here, of course, as well, if you want to still do so. As for this weapon, or our seal, I should say, rather, sorry. It's not really worth the upgrade at the moment. This one is kinda, but even that I'd hold off. This is the one that we would be wanting to use, but we don't have 27 faith, because it boosts our Black Flame ability. Not just yet. Not just yet. So after we've killed Radon, you can come back here.
I had my doubts, but my, look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell. Now, go forth, become Elden Lord. You have returned. What is it?
So yeah, from the boss souls, like once again, you can make weapons and stuff if you'd like. And then Radon, you could buy his armor now. And his spears, or his great bow. Very good armor. You can also equip that and then like summon your mimic tier and it'll have that armor on, and then take the armor off and wear whatever you want. Stuff like that.
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so. Now you may go. Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
And there we go. That's pretty much all you want to do here for now. As you see, he's too far gone. Those eyeballs. Yeah, again, once again, you can go down there and test your fate against a certain duel if you'd like, if you haven't done so at this point. Other than that, that should be everything here for now. What shall we do next? It's either this way or up here and this way. I shall make a decision. Let's go this way. This way, this way, this way. Alright, we're gonna swap over to this weapon for now. Pop that on. It should be good. Light the rest of these fires, and then we're gonna move on to the next little bit, this next little section. I think we got both of them up there. Uh-oh. I was letting my character get up rather than my, rolling to get myself up. That was my mistake. Apologies for that. I thought it was funny, so I was like, oh yeah, just kill me. Absolutely dominated. Okay, so what you want to do is head up from here. Now this is optional. I'm curious on what it is again. It's necklace +1, so yeah. We're going for true 100%. There you go. I believe there was one more fire down there. We'll get that later, but it activates the boss fight here underneath us. Just like the one in Lower Nokron. We'll get that when we come back to fight it. So you can either fight that knight now, or run. Did we put it away? We might have put it away. Hold on. Hold that thought. Might have to go back to the bonfire here. I think it's because we didn't go up there just yet. Hold on. Yes. That's why I said we should go up here first. My bad, my bad. So once you got this grace point, there's something we're going to do really quick. What we're going to do to make this a lot faster to get up here. There's a whole bunch of different methods to getting up there. There's like, if you want to just get up here to like this area, down below, and around here, you can go down through the swamp. You can go up ahead, jump across, or you can go this way, up above, and then drop down. What we're going to do, we're going to go up and up above, go up, do this part, and then with all that done, we're going to activate this, and as soon as we go up and talk to a couple people up there and do a couple things, it'll activate a trigger for Fia back at the round table. We can try now, but I'm pretty sure the trigger is something up ahead. Let's give it a shot though.
I am pleased. Would you like now? You are so very warm. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Trigger might be 2 great runes.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. Then good day to you.
Okay. So, she gave us dagger received from Thea, the deathbed companion. You'll notice it's gold and silver. She wishes for it to be returned to her rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but is now worn down and marred by a black gash.
Ah, hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you? Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
And there you go. Go ahead and give it a rest. Notice D's gone. Notice P is gone, and you'll notice the store is open.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Via, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
Oh, rip D and rip Thea. Now you get yourself a nice set of armor. But what we're gonna do is give it away. Throw it in the trash. Almost fell off there. This guy right here. Hand over twinned armor set. Inner order. You can quit out or travel back from the grace point. Silfra. Notice he's gone. And then you should have somewhere. I think it's up here. There you go. There's a summon sign for D, Beholder of Death. You don't need to summon him, but if you want to, then it's an option. I've never actually summoned him, so for science purposes and for the the laughs, and I guess, and the journey ahead. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how he does. Now it does upgrade the boss's health. Be wary of that. So. Okay. Gotta get closer. Ooh. I don't even tell. I couldn't tell which one even hit me. To be quite honest. He didn't do too bad though. He was actually holding his own. Some of the NPCs die super quick, so it's not like almost not even worth it most of the time. So let's try what it is without D. See how much damage we're doing compared. I'd say quite a lot more. So I believe they're weak to magic. That's why I'm trying to use this sword specifically, but it's hard to aim with it, to be quite honest. I deserve that. Okay, apparently you can make them you jump right off, but did not know that. gonna say, it's gonna be a real shame to die after all that. I've never had a boss jump off the edge like that in this. That's crazy. I'll take it, I guess. But yeah, you've seen how easy it was with the summon, with the... If you're good enough with the aiming, if you're fast enough, you should be fine with that sword at this point. That's pretty funny. Go ahead and come over to this little coffin here. It was a nice little ride. Welcome to Deep Root Depths. Now you can kill that if you want. I recommend coming back to it though. Ash Ward there you can also grab. Surrounded by ants though, so whatever you want to do at this very time for the collecting episode. Or episodes rather. It'll probably take 2. But let's see. What you want to do here is just take a nice swing at the sacks of these giant ants. And before you go out of the cave here, just be careful that you don't drop down too quick. You want to grab this item.
Such cruelty. salvation. Oh, my poor, sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh.
Some pretty impactful lore there. You're following the lore of Fia and Roger and what happened in Stormvale. Pretty cool. There, I'll jump over this wall. Grab this. Ghost Glove Word 5. Ghost Glove Word 5. Ghost Glove Word 6. Sword Key. Another 6. There was another 5 around here, but I guess not. That's okay. We have plenty of 5s at this point. Somber 6. Alright, come in this cave, be very careful. Somber 7. Another 5 there. Now there is another teleport here. The coffin. We're not going to take it just yet, so I mark it if you'd like. Or take it if you like, of course, but this is where we're going to go for now. Trap item. I know people would probably get angry if I didn't grab it, though. So as soon as you have this, and reset the aggro, you're firstly going to want to go back up. You'll notice we're kind of under the ground quite far at the moment. And you're going to want to go back to Ronnie. Now that we got her treasure from Nokron, where we summoned our bird and there was a bunch of morphing silver tears and one turned into a giant. We opened a chest, we got the maximum upgrade glove wort, we got her Finger Slayer blade at the same time. So before we give it to her, the hidden treasure of the eternal city of Nokron, a blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish is proof of the high treason committed by the eternal city and symbolized its downfall. It cannot be wielded by those without a fate. It is said to be able to harm the Great Will and its vassals. Born from a corpse. Pretty interesting.
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this. My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service. What is it? I too am...
And there we go. And what she gave us, carrying an inverted statue, covered in the hidden form of a carrion study hall. Statue of a scholar with the ground and the sky inverted. Reveal the hidden form of the Cardian study hall, which connects to the divine tower to unveil the secret. Affix it to the pedestal of the celestial globe. So, that is located just over here. Go ahead and put a little marker if we like. So we can do that. Finish up all up here. Unlock all this. Unlock all the Volcano Manor. And that'll probably be it for the episode. So probably a half hour of work, I'd say. Yeah, let's see. So let's start from the Gate Town. The Academy Gate Town. We're gonna be going for that arch over there, connecting stone bridge. Actually, while we're by this flower, grab those smithing stone 3s, if you need them. Alright. It's best if you get a fresh shield for this, but might be able to make it. I'm not sure where our character's heavy at the moment. Let's take that off. Pretty much you just don't want him to hit you. Other stuff you'd probably survive, but him, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Safest way down, I find, is from here. Sure, should probably get some more vigor here. That can be useful, that's for sure. All of this really can. I think for now, it'd be best to grab this, if anything. You don't have to fight this. It's actually better and easier to come back later, to be honest. Yeah, if you kill that one in particular, you actually get its armor set as well. If you want to be the big god skin boy. And that would be Ronnie's original body. And she cast it away. Curse mark carved into Lunar Princess Ronnie's discarded flesh. Also known as the half-wheel wound wound of the centipede. This curse mark was carved at the moment of death of the first demigod and should have taken the shape of a circle. However, 2 demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into 2 half-wheels. Ronnie was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. So with that information, and with that required, and I mean with that done, we can then, if you want, you don't have to wait for me, of course, if you want, go back here and go inside there, and you'll have everything you need. That's all I should say for now, if you want to go ahead. But regardless, now we shall go. There's 2 different teleports, like I said. There's one here, and there's one here. There might even be more, but anyway, those 2, they go to the same spot. So let's just go back to the last guard ruins. Let's see, we're all the way up here. Now we've already done it in a previous episode, but here's a little clue. Meeting place map. It shows you like a little image. Castle, little island. Tells you where a key might be. You got the castle, you got the little island. That's where the dragon was, that's where the key was. Okay, grab that. There's gonna be a few things we can do here. Don't just go through there just yet. Come over here, you'll notice a red sign on the ground. Be someone to assist Yura, Hunter of Bloody Fingers. Yes. There we go. Good job, Yura.
Richard, oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it. I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloodyfinger. Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all Bloody Fingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits. Be on your way. Perhaps we will.
There you go. So you can go into the academy if you wish. Or you can go this way. Now, this is one of two ways to get here. You can go there get here like we just did, or if you went down, up here to the lower region of this area, as a way of jumping off the cliff onto those like platforms that stick out of the wall, down like right here. And you just ride down. You can see them on the wall over there. Cliffside.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Bless you. You, the one who holds both half crescents. Take the path to the grand lift ahead. For you are the one who will be Lord. Bear witness, one and all. The Lord is returned. The Elden Lord is come again.
Now we don't have the grape for her just yet. We'll get to that.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
You want to buy all of these eventually. Just remember where they are, bewitching branches. We'll be back for those. Could just use some soul rune items, but try to hold on to them for now. It's talking of the tunnel here, at the end of the river. Now, we will come back down and finish off this area here. we're gonna go up and grab some checkpoints for now. Welcome to the Altus Plateau, the land of the gold. The Golden Order, per se, in the royal capital. So if you did Ria's questline back down in the swamp, where you retrieved her necklace for her, here, from the Blackguard, whatever his actual name is, we're not even sure, I don't think, but anyway, retrieve it for her, she gives you the invitation. If you go through that specific Dectus lift to get up here.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand and have audience with my mistress. Give me your hand. I will pray that you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Raya spoke well of you. A warrior of promise, I believe she said. Perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment. Will you join us here at the Volcano Manor and resist the tide? Why accept the burden of their grace? Or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? Rise with us against the Erd Tree. Interesting. Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The drawing room lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable, but be sure to earn your keep.
So what you should do is open this door. Open this door. And can't open that door, so let's go open middle door.
Hello again, brave Tarnished. As a scout, I am pleased to see you again here at the Volcano Manor under Lady Tanith's guidance. May you tread the path of valor. Brave Tarnished, under Lady Tanith's guidance,
Grab these. Letter from the Volcano Manor. Message written. A written request from the Volcano Manor disclosing the name of a tarnished to be hunted. Old Knight Istvan. You can be found in Limgrave with the red mark on your map for the exact location.
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words. Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. I thought you were tarnished, bred by virtue. Perhaps playing that part led you to your doubts, I wonder. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
You might notice who this is. You might recognize his armor. That's all I will say for now.
This blasphemous path leads before you consider...
Ah. Oh, It's you, is it? Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes? I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions. I always resented these hands, their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
That's meet the team thus far. There is one more that will show up. I'm not sure why they're not there now, but maybe we have to go talk to them one more time. There they are.
Well, you've joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. Didn't think you had it in you. And here I thought Raya was barking up the wrong tree. All good though. We're on the same side now. We'll do good work together. Oh, and of course, we can do business if you like. Hatch's Emporium at the Volcano Manor. Especially for you. Are you surprised that I belong to the Volcano Manor? I always hated the gibberish about Lost Grace and the laughable Two Fingers. I thought I could lend a hand in unmasking the charade. Not to mention, Tanith has always made me curious. I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud. I've never seen a woman quite like her.
Parrying dagger's good. I'll buy that for now.
Cheers,
Yeah. Cheers, mate. That'll be it for now. And that'll be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys tuning in once again. And I shall see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay tarnished. Cheers for now.